Penicillin is the first group of antibiotics discovered back in the 1900s. Penicillin were among the first drugs to be effective against bacteria, which cause serious diseases. In the following video, the history and influences of penicillin antibiotics will be discussed. Alexander Fleming, a bacteriologist, was responsible for the initial discovery of penicillin. In the 1920s, in London, Alexander Fleming worked in the inoculation department at St. Mary's Hospital. Fleming started to wonder what natural defenses were possessed by exposed parts of the body, such as the eyes. He decided to study those parts and discovered that each part contained protective substances which could destroy germs before they invaded the body. Fleming primary cultured germs for experiment in 1928. He saw in one of those glass ditches that some mold began to grow. He took a closer look at those molds and observed that no germs grew near the mold. From this observation, Fleming hypothesized that this mold might contain substances which could destroy germs. So he ran some tests and finally found that germs died near the mold. He therefore grew the mold in a liquid bath, turning the liquid yellow. He then diluted the liquid and found that the substance were effective in destroying germs on wounds. The substance, however, were not edible, in other words, not suitable to be used within the human body. Fleming later named the substance penicillin. In the 1930s, at the University of Oxford, a professor of pathology named Dr. Ernst B. Shane extracted and purified penicillin. The extraction process produced crude penicillin of brown color. Tests of this crude penicillin were run on a group of mice. Dr. Shane found that those given penicillin lived healthily, while those not injected with the drug did not live as healthy. Further tests proved that the crude penicillin substance killed Staphylococci bacteria. Dr. Ernst B. Shane took further attempts to purify the penicillin substance for use within the human body. He successfully purified the substance after several experiments.
We have chosen antibiotics as a topic of our study because it marked a pivotal point in the medical world. Antibiotics have proved to change in the medical industries as millions owe their lives to the drug. Antibiotics have been known as a miracle of drugs. Its uses have become necessary in modern society as more diseases are emerging. We see its significance and feel the desire to express its importance to others, and therefore chose the innovation as our subject. During the time when purified penicillin was successfully produced, World War II began. Purified penicillin was in great demand and in short supplies, as diseases and injuries were dominant throughout the population. Dr. Ernst B. Shane then asked for governmental support for the production of purified penicillin. He received support from the British and the United States governments for mass productions of penicillin on an industrialized scale. The production became successful in factories in the United States and in Great Britain. The drug was then made available to the whole world. Over years, scientists realized that some germs were resistant to penicillin, and further research was conducted and marked the discovery of other groups of antibiotics. Penicillin and other groups of antibiotics help doctors find alternative methods to cure diseases. Thai society have experienced several diseases and flus coming in from neighboring countries. Hence, with the aid of antibiotics, doctors are able to prevent the proliferation of diseases and to eventually find cures for the population.